just to finalise and just to try and give you some next steps that we can hopefully go off after this self-build hour and actually put into action. So we've really gone, and I expect a lot of you will now go off with real vigour, and I'm really now going to do this, and I'm committed, I'm excited and know how to go off and do this, so that's great. So hone in on the site that it is that you want under those parameters, the cost, where do I want to be, what can I build on it. Complete a free site evaluation. Now, ACA, we're fortunate we can offer a free site evaluation to our prospective clients, where we'll review all the main things that you need to consider: the access, the planning approvals, your budget, your brief, and then give you an indication of whether that's the right site for you or not. Obviously, there's other architects available that can do this. I would also instruct that SI, get that soil investigation study done as quickly as possible. Again, our structural engineers can do that. Other engineers are available. But we need to do these things. Whoever does it, make sure they're used to doing this for a self-build residential property. Check those grid connections and also the service connections. Actually, can I efficiently connect to these things that I need to run my home? When you've ticked off all those boxes and you're ready to make an offer, make sure it's done via solicitor. You will be coming up most likely against other people. So most of our clients are in a position where they want to de-risk the purchase as much as possible. So they will make an offer subject to, and it's with a condition, but it's usually subject to obtaining planning approval for the design that they want. So that gives you far more, de-risks it as much as possible for you. But you might be coming up against people who are cash buyers with no conditions. So that might become more attractive for the seller. And that's the same as buying a normal house. But the only reason, or the only scenario where I would say don't put conditions in, is if you're designing and you're building the house that's got planning approval and you've checked that you can afford it, you can build it, you can satisfy the conditions in the planning approval. Every other purchase, we would always suggest and put some form of condition in there that protects you. To show willingness, most of our clients will pay a holding deposit that usually sits in escrow with a solicitor. 10, 20,000 pounds, whatever it's going to be, that shows commitment on both sides. That really is buying you an exclusivity period, 3 months, 6 months at a maximum, for you to be able to design the house and submit it for planning approval. Now, we cannot guide what the planning timeline is going to be, so make sure that there is a bit of leeway for you if there's a protracted planning timeline. But it is really important to try and make sure that you have something there that protects you. If you do not get planning approval for what you want, that you've got to get out. Once you've got all of this dealt with and you're comfortable, start speaking to the consultants, get everybody working away for you, and you can start the fun bit, the real fun bit of designing this home for you. Use the pre-planning application process, and just, as I say, please take your time. De-risk this as much as possible, and we're here to help, and we would love to hear from you. And I think that's me come to a conclusion, Jenny. If we